Hey there, folks. It's Tim from Letter 17, and I am doing another RPM First Listen, this time on the Matt Ferrara album Regret Sounds. Couple things before we get started, and that is I'm a big Matt Ferrara fan. We've been friends for a number of years. He's rapped and sang and played on songs of mine through the years. I am midway through a project with him where we are taking a bunch of his old songs and reworking them, and I'm doing some production work for him. So just to kind of preface that, because I may make some comments as this goes through here that sound maybe a little critical, and it's because we've talked about some things over the years, and I'll bring them up potentially. Should all be great, because again, I'm really looking forward to this record, especially based on some things that we talked about that he said he was going to try and change this year. So let's start off with the preferred track number 1, Obey.
Fill all the spaces in between.
Nice space, Matt. Really nice space.
It's only the worst we've ever seen.
And I'm happy to hear a solo lead vocal, not a double lead vocal. This is something that we've been talking about a bit.
Always have to be so strong. You put on it.
Nice panning. The guitars are sitting out here. You've got a big sound without cluttering things.
What's it with you? Whatever they say to do, you just do it.
And I've always loved Matt's harmonies. This is working so far, dude. This is working great.
They say jump.
There's a compressor somewhere that's pumping.
Question is how I know it's true. This is how every single line we've drawn is blurred.
Feels like the left guitar. It might be the way you're playing.
'Cause you're so quick to drink the
There's some pumping going on somewhere.
they've said.
Really great clarity on the vocals, though. You've turned your levels down, like we talked about. It's great. When we redo some of this, I'm going to play with the EQ to lift that guitar just a little bit, make it a little bit sharper. But the performance is great. The song is great. As usual, your arrangement is great. All right, so just from an arrangement standpoint, you've repeated this. Just places where I feel like either a little bit of echo or even just like a yelling voice in the background in a couple of these places would really rock. Or a changed up guitar here. I always ask for big power chords. I'm just trying to rearrange your song in my head. This is a really strong song for me, though. Maybe could have faded that 15 seconds earlier, but that's me being my usual pedantic pain in the ass about song length. Really good, strong start, buddy. Ooh. What's that? Playing with a panner, an auto panner? You're committing to your vocals. That's great. Ow. So I'm going to go into production, not the song, because the song and the arrangement are great. Compress that kick a little bit because it's going boof, boof, and it would be better if it held back, and then if we EQ'd it back a little bit to keep it out of where the bass wants to live. Bass and the kick are both doing this together. And I hope that doesn't sound negative or critical at all. This is head and shoulders above what some of the production stuff that you've done previously is. I think you've really made quite an effort to learn more and do more, and I think you're getting there. You're really getting there fast. Nice job. All right, so no regrets. Didn't expect that. Thanks for joining the cavalcade of horns, Matt. Oh, wait, no. That's Henry on trumpet. No wonder it's awesome. That's your son playing. That's killer. Perfect. That's why I recognize this one. Henry and melodica. That kid played the heck out of that trumpet, buddy. Good job, Dad. Better job, son. That was great. That was wonderful. Let us let go. Do you hear how your voice just sits there now? The low voice over here is awesome. You know I'm never going to complain about a funky disco guitar. Nice bass. Maybe choose a different guitar here. Again, I want the bigger chords that ring and are brighter. Bass and your guitar sitting on top of each other in the lower mids. I was starting to talk about the clarity of your vocal, especially in the beginning, where you just left it sitting there, and as a single vocal, not as a double. And I know you went for simplification, and you did a lot more LCR panning after we talked about some stuff, and I could hear it. There's so much less clutter here than you've had before, and you haven't lost anything in terms of size and weight and power. I really like the cadence there. 2, 3. Great. That's great. Okay, this is cool, but you're not going to do it for another minute, are you? Okay, good. Did you just find the auto panner this year? Is that what it is? Because there's so much this year. It's cool. It's really cool. But I think it's your favorite toy this year. Really happy with the clarity on a lot of stuff this year, though. Really, really happy with it. There's some minimal EQ things we could do that would make a bunch of this stuff just pop. Waiting for All Over Now to start. There we go. I was just saying it's time for a wrap. I'm hoping at some point you add a high line on top of this. There, I wanted that. That was great. Perfect. You're repeating yourself and you did something of interest. That's awesome. And it's a different guitar sound that you've been using. Loving your pan knob. And it's sitting up higher. You're leaving the bass alone to be bass. That's great. I'm going to guess this is song 5 and this is Dave Hanlon playing. Because that's not you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get him to play more often. That's great. That was really good. That was really, really good. That dude could play too. Man. All right, let's try that again. I had a little crash right before we got to quiet part out loud. So let's do quiet part out loud. There. That's it. Drum clarity. 2 guitars, bass, single vocal. You're not peaking it. This is it, Matt. Everything. Little keyboard in the background. You're not cluttered. I can hear you. Here's your pop rock sound right here, buddy. Yeah. Tell me there's gonna be some hand claps later. I might have to cover this. This is great. And it's 3 minutes long. See, even better. If that song had Henry on it, it would be my favorite one on the record. That was great. That was everything. Yeah, that's everything we talked about right there. Perfect. Awesome. Do that.
Every day stuck behind slow motherfuckers riding the subway.
Of course.
I wanna push them down the escalator, get them out of my way. No, I don't ever on this
Your artwork makes sense.
same old street.
And I caught the pigeon dropping, by the way.
No, I don't ever smoke, and I don't ever buck. Don't give a fuck if you think Jesus is.
Don't think I don't notice the ukulele lines going on in the background, by the way. Those are great.
Shit. No, I don't ever smoke.
Turn that stuff up just a touch. I can tell you're saying something, but I can't tell what.
If you think Jesus is risen, was a good.
Okay, fade was a little fast. Yeah. Everything about that was great. Ignorance is strength. I'm struggling for something to say on this one. When I'm listening to you, I'm listening to your words. Sometimes I want you to read the news a little bit less. Is probably about all I'm going to say. And I know you're never going to do that. I'm still really proud of what you did with the vocals. It just didn't grab me. But the sound was pretty good most of the time. The performance was good. I was happy with what you did with the vocal. Just not a song that worked for me. It happens. The Beast. I hope this isn't about old Milwaukee. I'm going to chalk this up as part of your overall theme. I like that. There is an underlying theme of barely held back rage throughout this whole record. I think you were saying no regrets there in the background. Long Con. I believe this is closing out the record. This is feeling like the rap song I've been waiting for, but you have backing vocals, so there's no telling.
It's hard now to hide when I'm depressed. It's harder now. I'm giving in to the stress. It's harder now.
See, you tend to not like your voice and listen to that.
I'm giving more but getting less. It's harder now.
I like confidence a lot.
It's hard when I'm such a mess. I was young and full of
I'm so impressed with your
was easy
willingness to do that with your vocal after how you've layered the past.
before I sank into this mire. Was easier.
sound great. You sound fabulous.
I could spot the thieves in
Gave me some change. I was just really getting there because we're 2:45 in. Big fan of this Mark Dante Troiano, who's singing backing with you too, by the way. I like that guitar tone a lot. I'm trying to remember which Beatles song it reminds me of. Great record, Matt. Really good job. I should probably face the camera. Really good job. Really proud of what you did here. I know what you were trying to do in terms of simplicity because of time. And I know what you were trying to do in terms of clarity. I know that you changed some things you did around your vocals. And it all worked. Do I love every song? Nah, there's a couple there that I'm about. But I feel the same way about my own records. So that's actually pretty good. I'm really impressed. I think the sound of things like the trumpets that Henry did was great. And I think the guy you had playing guitar, Dave, and then also Mark on backing vocals were great additions. I liked a lot of the elements you had moving on, the stuff you did playing with panning. Feel like I want to do a little bit of EQ work with you, even if it's just on the two bus to highlight a few things and to take a little bit of mud out. But that's my feeling about everything that I listen to. All in all, really great effort and well worth listening. And I would highly recommend that other people listen to this record. I think you've done another great job. And I'm looking forward to telling you this in person at the listening party. So good job, Matt. This is Tim from Letter 17 with a RPM first listen of Matt Ferrara's record, No Regrets. Thanks. Bye.